Hi, good day to all. Myself, Ms. Arpita, faculty of Button But Tutorials. I will be handling Navodaya, Sainik as well as RMS classes. Well, my dear kids, in the previous session, we have learned the third chapter for your syllabus, that is article, isn't it? We have learned how the question will be arising and how to solve the question and answers based on the article chapter. In this session, we'll move on to the fourth chapter for your syllabus, that is adjective. Let us see what is the definition of adjective, what are the types of adjective, and we'll learn some more new concept in this chapter. And my dear kids, so far in the English we have solved the three chapter. What are they? The first one is noun, the second one is pronoun, and the third one is article, and the fourth one is adjective, isn't it? See, you should not forget the definition. Okay, noun, pronoun, and then articles. Every lesson is having a link, so you should not forget the definition of previous chapter. Okay, see, I have in the starting session only I have said that there are 8 part of speech, isn't it? Under that 8 part of speech, any word may fall under any part of speech. For example, name. Here, see, look at the name but and but, isn't it? It falls under a noun. Like that, every chapter will having a link under it. So what you should do, you should not forget any definitions of any chapter. Okay, with this we'll start with a new chapter today. Let us see what is meant by adjective, what are the types of adjective, and how to solve the question answers based on this chapter. Are you all ready to solve? Yes, we'll move on to today's session. Yes. See, definition of adjective. What are the definition? What is the definition of adjective? Adjective are the words that classify someone or something. Okay, adjective are the words that describe or classify someone or something. It may be a something. It may be related to both living thing as well as the non-living thing. What is meant by classify? We classify is nothing but making into groups. Adjective are the words that describe or classify someone or something. Okay, see why they are used. They give some information about size, color, age, origin, or any other attribute of a thing or a person. Okay, see what is mean by attribute here. For example, myself, Miss Arpita. Okay, see what are the attributes of me or my education, and then where my address, and then my mother's name, my father's name, like that. The extra information about any person or a thing will call it as an attribute. Okay, what does mean by adjective here? Adjective are the words that describe or classify someone or something. Okay, why they are used? They give some information about size, color, age, origin, or any other attributes of a thing or a person. Okay, now let us see the example here. Ramesh is an intelligent boy. Okay, Ramesh is an intelligent boy. Here Ramesh is a noun. What is the definition of the noun here? See, noun is nothing but which is used to point out a thing or a person, isn't it? Noun is a word which is used to point out a thing or a things. Okay, name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. Ramesh is a noun, isn't it? Ramesh is a noun here. And then adjective. Which is adjective in the sentence? See, adjective is nothing but they classify someone or something. I have told you adjective is nothing but it is tells about the someone or something. Here intelligent. Okay, intelligent is a adjective, is nothing but which tells the quality of a person, some speciality or some giving a information about a person. Here again a boy is a noun. Boy is a noun. See, Ramesh is an intelligent boy. It tells some special information about Ramesh, isn't it? It describing the Ramesh, that Ramesh is an intelligent boy. And then the second option is the second example. Let me see with the second example now. See, my mother is a famous cook. Again, mother is a noun, is very famous. See, famous is an adjective. What is meant by adjective? Adjective is the quality of a person, isn't it, which describe a person. Here it describing your mother is a famous cook. So you should not forget the definition of noun, pronoun, and all. I hope you all understood. Okay, Ramesh is an intelligent boy, and then my mother is a famous cook. Here intelligent is nothing but the word which is describing the Ramesh, And then the second one, my mother is a famous cook. Again, it describe your mother. That is only adjective is the word which describe or classify someone or something. It may be in the good way or it may be in the bad way. This is about your definition of adjective and some examples. Now some more examples. Benjamin is a smart and clever boy. Okay, Benjamin is a smart and clever boy. Which is the adjective in the sentence? See, smart and clever is the adjective in the sentence. Okay, smart and clever is the adjective in the sentence is nothing but it tells about the Benjamin. Benjamin is a smart and clever boy which describe the Benjamin, isn't it? See, the form of adjective never changes. The same adjective is used with a singular and plural nouns. Let me explain this now. See, look at the second example. All boys in this class are smart and clever. Okay, all boys in this class are smart and clever. Which is the adjective in the sentence? Smart and then clever, isn't it? Again, the smart and clever. Now we'll come back to the first example. Benjamin is a smart boy. Yes, Benjamin is singular or a plural? Yes, Benjamin is a singular. And then all boys. Boys is a plural. We all learned in the first chapter itself the difference between singular as well as the plural. What is meant by singular? There, singular is nothing but which is used for only one. Okay, one thing or a one person. Plural is nothing but one or more than one, isn't it? Now see, it may be a plural or it may be a singular, but the adjective does not changes. Look at the example, smart and then clever. In the both the examples, although the adjective remains same, even the sentence is though singular or a plural. Benjamin is a singular, but the adjective remains same, that is smart and clever. And then we'll come to the second example, that is all boys. Boys is a plural and then again it remains same. That is this is the first point, that is the form of adjective never changes with a singular and plural forms. And then the second one is adjective appears immediately before a noun. Okay, the next usage is adjective appears immediately before a noun. What is the meaning of this? Yes, Rita bought a beautiful dress. Okay, Rita bought a beautiful dress. Which is the adjective in the sentence here? See, adjective, one more it is very easy to remember, is nothing but adjective is nothing but this some tell some speciality, okay, some qualities of a person or a thing. Okay, Rita bought a beautiful dress. The black underlined word is a adjective here. Rita bought a beautiful dress. Here beautiful is a adjective. And then what is the usage there? Adjective appears immediately before a noun. See, a dress is a noun, isn't it? Before the noun only adjective appears. This is a third usage. The first and second usage is adjective, there is no change whether it is a singular or a plural. And then the third one is adjective appears immediately before a noun in the sentence. And then the fourth one is we are thirsty. Sometimes we use a verb such as verbs look, taste, smell, etc. And okay, this and all comes under adjective only. We look happy today. And then I feel cold. And then this cake's good. Okay, taste good. This and all called as some adjective. Here, happy, cold, good. This and all called as adjectives. Okay, see, I'll repeat once what is meant by adjective. Adjective are the words which describe or classify someone or something. Adjective are the words which describe or classify someone or something. And under that we have learned some usage. Okay, some usage are, the first usage is it never changes whether it may be a plural or a singular. And the second usage is adjective appears immediately before a noun. And then some more examples are you look happy today, cold, and then good. Here cold, happy, good, these are the types of adjectives, some kinds of adjective. And then the fourth one is generally adjective of opposite meaning are formed by adding a prefix. Okay, now my dear kids, you should know the difference between prefix and the suffix. Okay, Prefix is nothing but the word which is added before a noun. Okay, then the word which will be added before a noun, we'll call it as a prefix. For example, un, im, this. Look at the example, clear. Okay, clear is a noun there. I should add prefix. Prefix is nothing but we should add before a noun itself. See why it is used to make a opposite meaning. Why it is the prefix is used in the adjective is nothing but to make it as a opposite meaning. We have learned what is meant by opposite. Opposite and antonyms is a one and the same. Generally, adjective of the opposite meaning are formed by adding prefix such as un, in, or dis. Look at the screen there. Clear, unclear. Certain, uncertain. Perfect, imperfect. Possible, impossible. This and all are adding by prefix. I can make it into a opposite sides. It's nothing but I can make it into opposite by adding prefix to a noun. This is your fourth usage. Okay, so for you have learned the definition of the adjectives and then the usage of the adjective. Now let us see what are the types of adjective. And my dear kids, the types of adjective and the kinds of adjective is one and the same. Let us see how many types of adjective and how they are used. Okay, there are 5 types of adjectives. Okay, the first one is adjective of quality, the second one is adjective of quantity, the third one is demonstrative adjective, fourth one is interrogative adjective, the fifth one is numerical adjective. See, there are 5 types of adjective. The first one is adjective of quality, the second one is adjective of quantity, third one is demonstrative adjective, the fourth one is interrogative adjective, and then the fifth one is numerical adjective. Now let us see what is meant by adjective of quality. See, adjective of quality is nothing but this type of adjective shows the quality of a person or a things. Okay, look here, it is applicable for both person as well as the thing also. It tells the quality of a person, whether it may be a good or it may be a bad. Okay, but it shows the quality of a person. For example, Samarth is a good boy and then she is a beautiful girl. Like that, it shows the quality of a person. It may be a good or it may be a bad. The first one is quality, adjective of quality. This type of adjective shows the quality of a person or a thing. For example, a large city. It tells about the quality of the city. A city is very large. And then a foolish crow. Okay, it tells the quality of the crow. That is nothing but the first type. The first type is adjective of quality. Adjective of quality shows the quality of a person. For example, a large city. Here the adjective used in the above sentence is large, is nothing but it shows the quality of this city. And then second one, a foolish crow. Again, it shows the quality of the crow, whether it may be in the good manner or it may be in the bad manner. It shows the quality of a person or a thing. It is applicable for both person as well as the thing. This is your first type. And we'll move on to the second type. The second type is adjective of quantity. Ma'am, what is this quantity? Yes, my dear kids, I hope you all remember in the first chapter in your classification, in analogy, we have learned some quantity, isn't it? Quantity, mass. Do you remember? I hope you all remember. See, quantitative is nothing but this adjective answers the question how much or how many. Okay, this adjective answers the question how much or how many. For example, if you go to a shop, you want to buy a chocolate. A shopkeeper asks, how many chocolates do you need? Isn't it? He asks, how many chocolates do you want? Like that. Adjective of quality is nothing but it asks the questions like how much or how many. For example, 40 oranges. I need now 40 oranges. Particularly, I can say 40. Like indefinite, some milk, much, more. This and all also we can call. The second one is adjective of quantity. It says about how much or how many. Okay, the third one is demonstrative adjective. Okay, what is this demonstrative adjective? Yes, in the second chapter in your syllabus, that is pronoun, there also we have learned the demonstrative pronoun, isn't it? See, so that is only I have said you should not forget the definition. See, it is having the link between pronoun and the adjective. So there are 8 parts of which you should not forget any definition. It will be having the chain link over there. Okay, now let us see what is meant by demonstrative adjectives. Okay, these types of adjective point out a noun. Okay, demonstrative adjective is nothing but this adjective point out a noun. For example, these book, those tables, and then that table, these mangoes. See here, now let us remember what is the definition of demonstrative pronoun. It point out the things, isn't it? Demonstrative pronoun is nothing but it point out the things. For example, these, that, those. Now what is the difference between demonstrative pronoun and the demonstrative adjective here? Demonstrative pronoun is nothing but only it point out to a demonstrative word, that is those, that, this. But when come to demonstrative adjective, along with the demonstrative word, and it is followed by a noun. Okay, for example, see here, this is a demonstrative word and it is followed by a noun. Okay, boys is a noun there, and then this is a demonstrative word, and then mangoes, that is a demonstrative word, and then table. See, demonstrative adjective is nothing but this type of adjective point out to a noun. Okay, this type of adjective point out to a noun. Okay, for example, these boys. Okay, this is a demonstrative and it is followed by a noun. And these mangoes, this is a demonstrative word and it is followed by a noun. I hope you all got the difference between demonstrative pronoun and then demonstrative adjective. So my dear kids, you should not forget. Okay, you should not forget the definition. Each and every chapter is having the link. Next, we'll move on. Interrogative adjective. Yes, in the pronoun chapter also we have learned interrogative pronoun, isn't it? Now, what is meant by interrogative adjective? This type of adjective used for question asking. Yes, interrogative, as the name says, it is used for only question forming, isn't it? Like that only, interrogative adjective is nothing but it is used for questions and it is followed by a noun. See, as the name says interrogative, it is used for question forming. All WH questions will come under interrogative. It's nothing but, well, now what is the difference between interrogative pronoun and the adjective? See, in interrogative pronoun, it is only used for asking the questions whose, what, which. Now, in the interrogative adjective, it is followed by a noun. Along with the interrogative pronoun, interrogative word, it is followed by a noun. For example, which book? Here, which is an interrogative and it is followed by a noun. Book is a noun. This is what the fourth one, interrogative adjective. And then the last one is numerical adjective. What is this numerical adjective? Yes, see, numerical, as the name says numerical, what we can do in this? We can count, isn't it? In this, I'll be having two types. What are they? The first one is definite adjective and indefinite adjective. What is the meaning of definite? All countables. Okay, all countables will call it as definite adjective. All uncountables will call it as indefinite adjective. For example, definite adjective 1, 2, 3, 4, and then indefinite adjective some, more, much, like that. Okay, now I hope you all got the difference between definite adjective and indefinite adjective. Okay, see, so far you have learned the definition of the adjective and the types of adjective, and there are 5 types of adjective: adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, numerical adjective, demonstrative adjective, and then interrogative adjective. I hope you all understood. We'll recall once. Okay, See, we'll recall once what are the types of adjective now. See, first we have learned the definition of adjective. What is meant by definition of adjective? Adjective are the words which classify someone or something, and they give some information about color, size, and then shape, etc. Okay, under that we have learned three usage. The first one is, there is no change in the adjective, whether it may be in the singular or it may be in the plural. And then the second one, the adjective appears before a noun. The adjective appears before a noun in the sentence. And the third usage is, we can make it into antonyms by adding prefix to it. What is meant by prefix? There, prefix is nothing but which is the word added before a noun. Okay, and some like thirsty, taste, good, cold, these are the some adjective which is used for making a sentence. And under that we have learned the types of adjective. There are 5 types of adjective. The first one is adjective of quality, the second one is adjective of quantity, the third one is demonstrative adjective, fourth one is interrogative adjective, and the fifth one is numerical adjective. What is meant by numeric interrogative? Adjective of quality. Adjective of quality is nothing but which shows the quality of a person or a thing. It is applicable for both person as well thing. And then adjective of the quantity, as the name says quantity, it shows how much or how many. Okay, it shows about how much or how many. And then the third one is demonstrative adjective. It is point out to a noun. And then interrogative, it is followed by a noun. Okay, and then last one, it having the 2 types, that is definite and then indefinite. All countables will call it as definite adjective, all are uncountable will call it as indefinite adjective. This is about your in adjective chapter and the types of adjective. Now in the next session we'll see what are the next topic we'll be getting on the adjective. I hope you all understood. If you have any doubts you can ask me, or if you have any doubts, or don't hesitate to ask me. And if you missed any session, please click on the link given below. With this I'll end my session. Thank you all. Stay home, stay safe.